Alright guys, here's a quick video. I'm working on this back side here. In the fender there's a structure piece that goes up the whole length of the or the height of the fender, and it's all rotted. Well, I don't have my flashlight, of course. Anyway, it's hard to tell. I know I got bad lighting in here, but it's all rotted out right in there. Well, you can see it, all in there. You can see where the Bondo was pushing through from the back side here. So then of course I get the skin folded over there. So this is all structure piece in here. All this metal is good, so rather than cut all of that out, I cut on an angle right next to it up to where the good metal starts. Then I'm going to cut this way. That'll take care of my back section, my structured section here, and of course it's welded together here, which I'll have to get off. But so I'll take some scrap metal and I'll make a new patch for that in the back side. I think what I'm going to do is cut this out, cut out the front piece, and then put the new front piece in. That way this isn't in here to where I can get on the back side with the dolly when I'm doing my hammer welding or forge welding or gas welding or whatever you want to call it. So that's what I'm going to do. My original plan was to cut the whole thing here, cut it all the way across, because that's how the new patch panel, that's how it comes, right? But on this side, all of this metal, pretty much from here over, is all real good metal. I mean, this is all good metal, all the way down to the bottom here. There's no really serious pitting or anything like that. It's all good metal. Actually, even down here where the bad spots are up here, it's still real solid down here. So rather than cut it across here and risk having it cocked one way or the other, or long, short, at least I'll have something to go by. What my plan is to, on the front side, if you can imagine us doing the front side, is cutting out to here and cutting down to here, doing the same on the patch panel and welding that in. Because if I go all the way across too, if you notice the way that this fender is rounded on the front, these panels don't come like that. I mean, they come straight, so I'd have to round it, all the way around, which would be fine if I had to do that, but I don't have to do that because I have good metal here. So at least that's the best way I can see of doing it. And that way too, I have something. I still have this bottom edge of this fender, so I know where it's supposed to stop. I know where it's supposed to stop over here, and I can just make that square and fit it in there and weld it up here. And yeah, so at least that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. So it's like midnight here, so this amount of cutting is about as far as I'm going to take it. Also, I started pulling the door apart, get the panel off, everything off. This is loose. I could pull the glass out, but I'm gonna try not to jump from one thing to the other until I get one thing done. Now that I have these in, I'm gonna try and just focus on this fender here, unless it takes a while to get me the torch over here. That might be a little bit. If it is, then I'll continue on this. But that's it. This is, you got this old DA here, locks. Unfortunately, it doesn't work correctly. There's something internally that's not right, and whenever you put, well, first of all, this doesn't work. You have to control it, the speed with the air, and then once you set it down, it'll just stop. So it doesn't work. So that was worth a shot. So I think I am going to get a pad for this guy down here, and that's how I'm going to strip the rest of the car, which I'm going to hold off on until I get these fenders done. So it's one thing at a time. I'm trying to take my time. I'm trying not to think of September I'm trying not to push myself. Well, I want to push myself. I'm trying not to push myself far enough to where I'll jeopardize my quality. Don't want to get that far. I want to push myself, but not that far. So I'm out here watching American Graffiti and working on the car at midnight. So there you go. Quick update for the rest of the week. I'll be hitting it again tomorrow and the next day. So we'll talk to you guys later.